everybody. It is Reverend Gwendolyn here, and I am here to talk about the July 13th full moon in Capricorn. All right, it is a buck moon and it is a super full moon. It will be the biggest moon this year. And it's a buck moon because the antlers of the male deer are in full growth mode at this time. And they will shed, regrow their antlers each year, producing a larger and more impressive set as the years go on. And it's really a great theme for this moon because it's all about growing and expanding our businesses and making a better Alberta because we want the bucks coming in. Yes, and it's a great time for that. It's a very prosperous moon. With the energy of planning and getting those businesses rolling to make a better Alberta. All right, so people in Alberta, Edmonton and Alberta, you may have been feeling the wellness and healing. You may have been feeling depressed or missed opportunities, feeling stuck, discouraged, unmotivated, stagnant, fearful, stubborn, trying to prove a point, maybe even if there isn't a point to be made, moving too fast, running into things, tripping over things, feeling like you're falling short, that you can't keep up. This is all false. It's just part of the super moon energy, all right, which I said is really close to the earth, and we're really feeling the pull, especially in the last week. So it's just stop and plan, smell the roses, get your baby just one step at a time, baby steps, all right? It is an excellent time to break bad habits. So if you want to quit smoking or if you want to start exercising, this is like the perfect time to do that. Oh, yes, and it's also a good time to leave boring or unhealthy relationships. It's good to start new and let go of those old patterns, as always with the full moon, but this one more so just because it's so super. All right. The super moon healing that this moon is bringing us Edmontonians and Albertans is new growth, new beginnings. We're seeing clearly. We're highlighting sensitive and intuitive times. It's a very sensitive time. You may be feeling a lot more emotional through this moon over the next 72 hours. Getting into the flow, realizing the ease of situations, leapfrogging with the plan. Once you have a plan, you'll just be able to leapfrog through it. There's no need to run. It's moving easily through the obstacles because you planned for them and you're able to move around them. And you'll have more perfect timing. Things will be more efficient. It's just really all about the planning and having your needs met. Connections with the earth are super important always. So get out there and help the earth out. So it also requires us to slow down and focus on what we have. It's sharing and giving what we have. So sharing with others and helping others. This is going to play a major role in our growth, Alberta. We need to diversify, have our own plants, our own agricultural stations, and our own oil refineries so that we can serve Alberta. We outsource everything and we rely so much on shipping, and we really need to stop doing that because the inflation is just, we don't need to. It's important for Alberta to grow. It's accomplishing tasks, it's purchasing things at the perfect time. You'll be finding deals. Watch these dates for deals: July 11th and 12th. Also July 26th. It will be a good day for deals. this is a perfect time for that work, fame. Reach out to all your fathers out there and say hi. It's just featured in the chart there. Reaching your goals, career, creating income, offering to the world. It's mega bucks, Alberta. Probably, I'm sure the politicians are out there saying we're creating mega bucks, but off of whose backs, right? So the buck needs to stop there. It's not off of our backs, right? We need to be producers and having the world paying Alberta, not off of Albertans' backs. All right. So it is a great time to bring money intentions in and making those plans in for December 23rd. You'll be able to check on your progress then, and also in August next year in 2023. Okay, so what is your plan and what are your actions? What actions are you taking to make this a reality, to bringing more prosperity into your life? All right, so I just also want to talk about, this is super time for positive change and exciting opportunities. You'll feel more open-minded and curious and creative and experimental. You may be attracted to unusual people and types of people. It's really because as you're increasing your energy and your positivity and you're letting old habits go, people change in your life. So then you're attracting new types of people and finding more like-minded people to share and be with. All right. I want to talk about Alberta Saturn return, which is going to be completed in February 25th, 2023. It will be exact, but it's at a 4-degree orb right now. It's pretty conjunct. I mean, it's going to give this time period right now will give us a really good idea of kind of where Alberta's going in the future. And that's why, like, the time is now, Alberta, right? We don't want to wait till February to decide, oh, where are we going? So, is it going to be a death to these right-wing politics like we're seeing in the United States? I'm sure we will see a new election before February. It does take place in Alberta's 4th house. I use the whole house system. So this is our relationships with Ottawa, with our government, with the United States. All right. So, again, like those right-wing politics, like the abortion issues in the United States, which is also noted with that Black Moon Lilith conjunction, who sometimes is not so favorable with children, that Black Moon Lilith. Also, that cell outage is a questionable breach. I'm thinking it was really a test to see what the public would do. And I think we'll see more of those type of technology glitches, I guess. So we want to be prepared for those. Saturn's return, with Saturn returns, there is always immense growth and growing pains. And so how well is Alberta planned for inevitable escalation of war, inflation, and a possible depression in 2023, which could last a decade as Pluto transitions into Aquarius? Or, and this is why this is a really big heads up, or it could be a great expanse when Alberta's return becomes exact. So the buck needs to stop here, and we need to do better. Things need to change. So the buck moon does show growing and expanding, and we are escaping COVID restrictions, and we are evolving into a more expansive sense of worth with bigger and better potentials. And we have massive potential right now to be like a butterfly and emerge from the cocoon at times like these. But Alberta is at a crossroads. We need some really great leadership. And it's a major turning point of that right-wing separation and togetherness of Albertans coming together and saying the buck stops here and this is what we want and how are we growing Alberta. So we need a solid plan. I've talked about this many times. We just have really lacked a government that has a plan. We need a government that can plan for us. And the plan needs to be about growing and diversifying. It's building our own shipping, especially in food and resources to save Albertans more money. We need major growth, and we will see some growth in our technological areas, especially after the Rogers breach. And a stronger Alberta must rely on our thoughtful and safe earth enterprises. So we really need to be earth minded. So again, the turning point is now, right? Grains are in a shortage, and yet, Alberta is one of the grain capitals, but we outsource everything. We send things to China to manufacture canola. Why do we do that? Those manufacturing plants need to be here in Alberta. We have tons of cannabis growers, but we don't grow any of our own food here. Again, needs to be done in Alberta by Albertans for Albertans. And we can ship and share with other people. And then the prices also are fair for Albertans. So because now we don't have to, we're not paying for shipping. Also, the caps on electricity and gas and our sources are hydro. That needs to be examined. People who go solar don't really save any money on their electricity. In fact, the company kind of eats it up and doesn't really share. These need to be questioned and changed, right? We need to be motivated to use less electricity, maybe with, I don't know, some special, if you use this much, if you use this many kilowatts, then this is your price kind of thing. We really do need a plan, though, to save people more money, because just utilities alone is ranging most Albertans about $300 to $400 a month and up. Right? The turning point is now, like I said, and acting on our promising potential. So Albertans, this is our chance to build a better Alberta, right? And let's do it together, right? Before Saturn becomes exact on February 25th, 2023. And we're going to thrive instead of just surviving, all right? But we need people to invest and create these factories and sources right here in Alberta. All right. So we really are getting back to gathering and sharing our resources, our community gardens, community membership, like really getting to know your neighbors. And I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a little extra in your cupboards, to prepare for more inflation and less goods. All right. And also a possible fifth wave of COVID in October. All right. So that is it. It really is about our ability to find balance and to create. All right, so everybody, that is your Alberta astro forecast for this buck moon. Bring in the box and have a great day. My next stream will be in August. Take care.